What's up, beautiful people? So today we are at Ruiru, just after bypass, and we are showcasing a 4-bedroom all-ensuite mansionette. So one thing you should know about this house, this is a very unique house because the people who built this house, they wanted to settle here, and after 5 years they promised themselves once they do, they're gonna move to a different location and then renovate this house and sell it to a different family in the market. Right here outside is just the parking area. As you can see, the shed can accommodate like 2 vehicles, and then this other end can accommodate like 4 vehicles, I think. Some interesting fact about this mansionette. Right below me here is a water tank, 25,000 liters of water. You never ever miss water in your house. Another thing you should know about this house, it has an electric sliding gate. As you can see behind me, it's powered by a generator. Yeah, by just a click of a button, the gate opens and closes. So that's it. And you can see how majestic the gate is. And then right here, for the person who's living in this house, will have a backup generator. How interesting is that? So you don't have to worry about KPLC, power cuts and all that. So you have your own backup generator right here outside. Come, let's take you inside this beautiful house. Once you just walk in, you'll just notice there's a segmented area where there's a living room. You can see how spacious it is. It's a little bit sunken. Right here is the fireplace, and then here you can put a TV console, and as you can see, it also already has a floating cabinet with cabinets in drawers. And then over here you can put the decorations and all that. And then there's a seat here. Actually, this seat is being sold by the owners. If you guys are interested, I guess this is the whole space. It's fitted with gypsum, and then there's a chandelier here, and then there's lighting inside the gypsum. And then one thing you should note is that this house is fully armed from the windows, so it prevents bang. If anybody tries to break in, these are sensors, and they're going to actually notify the owner and the security that was contracted that there's a break-in. If it was by mistake or something like that, this is where you turn it off. So the whole house is armed on the windows and on the doors, and I think even the fence is also armed. So that's one thing you should note. So after the living room, there is this room. So the owner initially said she used this space as a space for kids, like to have a second living room whereby people come and just relax and enjoy. And then the people who want to have a session with the TV or sound system can have this section here. So you choose. After the living room, right in front of us is the stairway, and just beside the stairway is the dining area. This dining area is very spacious, just beside the living room and just beside the kitchen. This is one of a kind kitchen because the person who built this place built it with love and wanted this place to stand out. And by standing out, I mean in terms of quality. These cabinets, if you haven't noticed, they are sliding cabinets. These hinges are very high quality ones, and I can assure you guys this is something that are gonna last for years, and they are not gonna even wear down. You can look at the mechanism that is actually providing the smooth closing and smooth opening of these cabinets. Yeah, very spacious. And then this is something to note. Right here on this space, the side cabinets, there is this sliding shelf. So to those who actually love design and actually love something unique, this is something to watch out for. So you just put in your grocery or whatever, or utensils, and then just slide it back in. So that's basically the whole cabinet area below. As you can see, very spacious and very high quality. I mean, the camera is not doing it justice. I wish you guys would just come and see it in person. Yeah. So most of the things. So it comes fitted with a microwave, pneumatic microwave. It comes fitted with a pneumatic oven. Yeah. So to anybody who is trying to weigh down and cut down costs on home appliances. I mean, this is the place to like get everything you want. There's an island here. Yeah, this is something to also watch out for. Personally, as a person who loves cooking, I would really appreciate an island like this, whereby I just come do this, then cook here, do this, cook there, you know. This is very, very efficient to people who actually love cooking. There's a pneumatic cooker installed here. Right here inside there's a storage area, yeah, for the kitchen. Also with a lot of space on the cabinets. And then I think you can even put a refrigerator in this section if you want to. And then this is the pantry area. Yeah, a small space fitting for some storage, cereals and all that. Yeah, so basically this is the whole kitchen. So in case I've missed out any information, I'll make sure to put it on the official after movie of this house. Check out if it's something you like, and if it's something you would go for, please don't hesitate to call that number down below. After the dining, the kitchen, this is the first room of the house. This is the only room that is downstairs. So this is just a washroom with a nice toilet seat and a nice sink with beautiful cabinet. Yeah, and then there's a nice mirror over here. Yeah, to those who love brushing their teeth or looking at themselves. And then this is the first bedroom that is downstairs. Here, as you can see, I love the design on the windows. I mean, personally, I love windows that are a little bit moved to the outside. It creates a very unique design. And as you can see, this is a bedroom that is en suite. If you look inside, it is equipped with a shower, and at least it's enclosed with the glass door and all that to prevent water from spilling outside. And then here is the sink, and then the toilet seat. Very spacious, I must say. I advise you guys to come see this place for yourself, and if you love it, make sure you click on the number down below. So let's go to the rooms upstairs. Yep, so this is supposed to be a second living room. So I don't know what rich people call these. This is just another living room, basically on the upper side of the floor. On this living room that is on the first floor, it has its own balcony. So as you can see, it's a beautiful space. Yeah. So the story behind this barricade being raised up, it's because, yeah, I've been told that one day when they were just having fun here, there was a seat here, and then the kid came and climbed the seat. And then when he was just almost about to fall down, the mom noticed her and she came to save her. But after that, she didn't want to risk it again. So previously the barricade was right here, as you can see. And then after the incident, yeah, the family decided that, hey, let us just raise the barricade up for safety purposes. So this barricade is a little bit up, and it's very convenient for somebody who has family, for somebody who has kids and all that. I mean, this is very, very safe, and I can advise you guys, please come check it out. So yeah, this is the living room on the first floor. You don't have to worry about electricity when you're using the shower. Right here is where the shower is powered on solar. So to those who prefer showering on hot shower, yeah, so you got that sorted. This house is surprisingly fitted with a shoe rack, and it's breathable. So this is the second room. If you haven't noticed, this room is identical to the one just below us. The design is probably the same, from the washroom to the shower, yeah, to the sink, to the toilet seat. Yeah, it's basically all the same. A lot of storage area for you guys. So if you want to come see this house in person, don't hesitate to reach out. Yeah, one thing I'd definitely tell you is that the wardrobes are amazing. Yes. So this is the third room. Yeah. Welcome to the third bedroom. Yeah. It has a very amazing view of the neighbor here. And I love the windows, also spacious, very big windows. And then this is its own bathroom. Yeah, the bathroom is amazing. Yeah, look at that space. This is the toilet seat, the sink, and then the shower, barricaded with a glass door. So yeah, this is basically it. And I should actually mention these wardrobes. Look how spacious it is. I mean, you could fit like 4 people inside here. So yeah, this is something to look out for. These corner wardrobes are something else. So yeah, I think you guys can have a look at it. Storage where you can have your foldables. Yeah, amazing place. Yeah, more storage. Yeah, the client hasn't removed all their belongings, but as I mentioned, most of them are on sale, so don't hesitate to reach out to ask on whatever you find interesting. Yeah, and then this should not go overlooked. This house has extinguishers in each and every part of this house. You can actually find an extinguisher here. Downstairs you'll find an extinguisher. Outside you'll find an extinguisher. So yeah, big up to the person who built this house to consider that the icing on the cake. This is the master bedroom, and let me just prepare your eyes. The master bedroom is something to die for. So just before you enter the master bedroom, you'll notice there's a bunker here. Yeah, actually the owner built it because it's actually a reasonable bunker. Before you actually enter the master bedroom, you have to go through this steel door, and after you go through this steel door, you have to go through this main door. So how cool is that? So this is the master bedroom. As you can see, it has a balcony overlooking it, and it is very, very spacious. I mean, yeah, this is something to actually put your money on. It has an amazing lighting setup here, and then apart from that, it has sockets, and this is an HDMI for CCTV. So if you want to connect this with your TV and actually monitor your house from your master bedroom, you can do that with this HDMI cable. So this here is the CCTV control center, and then this here is the, yeah, I think this is the fence alarm. Yeah, you just put it on and it says fence on, so that means it's armed. And then when you put like this, fence off, that means it's not armed. So extra security for you guys. Make sure you check this out. And then after this space, you have a walk-in closet. So the master bedroom has a walk-in closet with amazing spaces. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that space over there. You can fit like 5 people inside there. Yeah, very, very ideal for a family. It has a lot of storage issues. Yeah, so this is the walk-in closet, and after the walk-in closet, guess what? This house has its own jacuzzi. How cool is that, man? So the jacuzzi is very functional, as you can see. Yeah, this is its own jacuzzi, and apart from that, it has its own shower, glass doors, and then a beautiful sink here. Amazing. Wow, these are very large cabinets. Yeah, and then you can put your toiletries here, toothbrushes, your makeup kits and all that. Yeah, very beautiful space. And I like how the mirror is actually right in front of you, and then this whole space with the toilet seat. I mean, look how spacious this place is. Actually, I can actually work out here. To somebody who loves working out and wouldn't want to disturb their wife or something like that, I mean, it's a space. So yeah, so basically this is the whole space. Let me just walk you through the balcony. So this here is the balcony from the master bedroom, and this is overlooking the estate. Yeah, so if I would recommend you to buy this house, trust me, it will be worth every penny. So yeah, this is the whole tour. This is the whole view of the house. I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, I want you to put the comments down and tell me how much this house is going for. This 4-bedroom mansionette, one thing I failed to mention, it has a dedicated servants' quarters. So let me take you out to see that place. Here are the water pumps, as you can see, for the tank that's just below us. And then this one here is a storage that the family put for children's bikes, skate shoes and all that. So in case your children love to skate, to ride bikes, for safety purposes, you can put here. And also to somebody who loves dogs, you can also transform this place to a kennel. So that's just an idea. So right here is the laundry area. You can see the sinks over there. And then this one here is the dedicated SQ. But apart from that, the client saw it fit to put a dedicated outside bathroom. It just has a toilet seat. Yeah, just a toilet seat for extra guests. And then there's a sink here with some storage. Right here is the servants' quarters. Come, let me take you in. So as you can see, the SQ is just compact, very nice, fit for your maid, for your helper, for your house manager. So this is basically the whole space, and then it is self-contained, as you can see, with a sink, a toilet seat, and it also has a shower. Interesting, nice. It has a shower with glass doors. Yeah, very functional, very movable. I'm very sure you guys will love it. Yeah, so basically that's it on the SQ. Yeah, and then yeah, something to note, the wardrobes. Interesting wardrobes, very spacious. You can have your foldables here. And I love how every wardrobe in this room is fitted with a mirror. So when you come to this place, you don't have to think about putting and installing your mirrors. Just come and settle in comfortably. This is where the gym section is. So mind you, it's just a hollow space. You can transform it to anything you want. Yeah, the client preferred to call it a gym section, gym area, but you can also transform it to an office, whatever fits you. So this is the gym area. The client already fitted some mirrors for you to actually see yourself when you're jogging. This is a television that was actually connected to the CCTV too. So you can have feed from the whole house going through here when you're working out. And then you can also, because you can see this place is partitioned. Yeah, so this place can be the office and then the gym section, or you can just make the whole area the gym section, whatever works with you. So this is the whole space, as you can see, already fitted with gypsum and lighting, perfect sliding windows for aeration and all that. So this is basically the whole area, and this is the view from this end. That's it for the whole tour. This is a 4-bedroom mansionette. As you've seen the whole house, it's an amazing space, fitted with everything you would love. And mind you, this was built for a personal space. This was not built for a commercial space. So everything here was built with love. Everything here was fitted with quality fittings. So in case you want to buy this house, I'd actually recommend you to come and make sure you verify and make sure you see for yourself that this place is actually worth every dime. This one is on the market for you guys, especially to the people who are moving from the UN to Kenya, whereby the UN headquarters will be in Kenya. This is for you. Looking for a place to settle, looking for a place to actually live with your kids comfortably, with your family comfortably, and commute daily to job. This is the place to be. So that's it for today. Peace.